and love, not and rock. See you with them drums in your ear. Right or wrong? Look, real magic, right? We're gonna go into Shiva today. That's why the power in this hardcore hip hop. You know why I gotta hit you with them drums? Because that's one of the weapons of Shiva. That's one of the weapons of Shiva. That's why hip hop is dealing with the drum. Any other type of music, if you rock it, it ain't really, a centerpiece is not the drum. One of the main things they had to take away from Shango when they took us from Africa is the drum. It was illegal to make a drum or to beat on anything, the drum. Right? You see those little black boys in school, they always beating on the tables, the drum. Right or wrong? The heartbeat, it's a drum. It represents Shango. It represents sound vibration, which gives birth to creation. Everything is sound vibration. Let's hit you with that. Let's hit you with that drum a little more. I'll be stretching the cash. Look, let's go ahead and go in, people. Destroyer, transformer, redeemer. Right? Creator. All of these things represent Shiva. Nazir, what are you talking about Shiva for? That's some Hindu stuff. But did you know the form of Shiva is just another form of Christ? It's another form of Heru. It's another form of Hercules. They take on different manifestations based on the culture. Stop getting caught up in these words. See deeper into the energetic meaning of the word and what these particular energies represent. Last week we talked about Shakti, which is the power, you see, the glory. They say here, the power, the glory, forever and ever, amen, is talking about Shakti, also known as Shekinah, right? When you really get into the Gnostic text and the hidden text, it talks about the Shekinah, if you have an ear. So Shiva is the holder of the power. There's no power unless it's a holder of the power. And the holder of the power is no different from the power. They're one and the same. You see? Shiva means destroyer of evil and transformer. Shiva is the supreme being who creates, protects, and transforms the universe. Building and destroying. Transform something, that's the only thing that takes place. There's no such thing as death. Things just transform into a different manifestation. Energy can't be created or destroyed. It simply changes form. So how did God create the universe if energy can't be created or destroyed? Obviously, he must have had different manifestations of himself come down and precipitate into, physicality, whereas you have the illusion of separation. I'm getting ahead of myself, right? This is where we get the one self. That is Shiva. Shakti is the creative power behind creation and destruction and protection. She is the ultimate power and energy behind it. But it is Shiva that directs it, that controls it. He's the administrator. He's the executive, right? He's the boss. Shiva, absolutely. The highest form of Shiva is actually formless, limitless, and transcendent. It's unchanging and absolute. This is the Kemetic version of Amun, which is the hidden one. He's unknowable. He transcends anything dealing with the senses. You can't even describe it. It's transcendent. Okay? It even transcends nothingness, because even nothingness is a concept in your brain. Right? So Amun, this is why they end their prayers with Amun or Amen, which is the hidden. Meaning you got to have faith in it because you're not going to see it. You're not going to see it, so you must have Amanu or Amina, which means faith. Shiva is also the Atman. The Atman is your soul. The Atman is the one self or the hidden self. See how it's all connected? That is the hidden self. It is Shiva. Some of the connotations is benign, kind, and benevolent. Spiritual. Another connotation comes from the root word serve in Sanskrit, which means to injure or kill. And it's being understood that one who can kill the forces of darkness. In fact, he's the only one that can slay the beast. He's the only one that can destroy and transform the forces of darkness or evil. Okay? That's why he is the transformer. the transformer. We all have to become transformers. You see? Learn how to do this alchemy, transforming negativity into positivity, into agitation, into acceleration, right? Turning contention into your blessing in all the ways that we're going to rise. There's going to come a time where if you don't have that skill, you're not going anywhere, because the school doesn't get easier. It gets more challenging, but the rewards become greater. Okay? Another meaning is Savapu, which means the red one, or the glowing red one, noting that he is linked to the sun. That's tying you back to Ra. That's tying you back to Shango, right? The fiery one, the red one, the glowing one. Okay? And if you look at some of his renditions, he's depicted as blue skin. All of the symbols in the images that you see are icons that's supposed to communicate a story to your subconscious mind. The reason why he has blue skin is because he drank all the world's poison. He drinks the world's poisons, all of the filth. He consumes it and transforms it, and it turned his skin blue. Okay? It turned his skin blue because he's the savior to creation. And it's a rendition of the scapegoat, right? In Hebrewism, they used to have, stories where all of the particular communities, they would take all the sins and all the filth and all the degradation and evil of their community and project it onto a goat in a ritual. And then they take the goat and everybody would just run the goat off a cliff. So that way, they did a ritual and put it all on somebody else and then killed that particular goat. In that case, the goat was the Christ. It sacrificed its life for the sins of the community. Christianity took up the same thing. All of the sins, he done washed away your sins because he died on the cross. He's the scapegoat. Same thing today. All of the filth and the evil and anything that is thuggish, the criminality, the laziness, all that is projected onto the black man, right or wrong. Look at the media. Look at the black man. They put all that on him, then they crucify him in the educational system. They crucify you with the CDC, with the vaccines. They crucify you in the streets of America, getting shot by police. They crucify you by not giving you a job and say, you know what, you lazy. They crucify you when they go ahead and give you 50 years to life for a little vial of crack cocaine. When the cocaine dealer is selling major weight, they're getting 3 years. You see, it's all a form of crucifixion. All right? It's all a form of crucifixion. It's all prophecy being played out. Somebody say, these brothers, they all want to be the king. That's why we can't come together. All these brothers, they just can't get it together. Brothers this, brothers that. You crucifying Christ every time you say that. You see? You don't know real prophecy. You didn't read the deeper scriptures because the only thing you do is sitting up looking at the apparent and not looking at the deeper level. The unseen is always more profound than what is apparent. Anybody can regurgitate what they see on the physical world, but do you see the potential? You see? Do you know the true history and do you know the true prophecy? You see? If you did, then you would say that's power. That's absolute power, ready to be awakened. Ready to be awakened. Now, we must become powerful like Shiva. Okay? We must channel the powers and the energies of the Naga or the Shakti Naga so we can transform and transmogrify this particular poisons of the world. The poisons in the air, the poisons in the water. Okay, the poisons in our energetic field, the poisons from the media. We have to transmute all of that. You have to learn to not get frustrated, but use this for your rise. You see? Instead of getting angry, wake somebody up. Instead of getting angry, teach somebody. Get stronger in your walk, in consciousness. Get more powerful and more faithful and more consistent in your walk instead of complaining all day. That's what it's supposed to be used for.
Yeah, I see you.
When this foolishness comes my way,
I saw you on Facebook too.
And I'm just going to come out with a new product. I'm going to come out with a new lecture. We're going to have a new boot camp. You see, the more ignorance comes my way, the more powerful I become and the more I raise people up. That's alchemy.
How you feeling? What you thinking?
You see, you have to use these things to your rise. Shiva possesses the power. Who's the power? Well, we already discussed that. The power is Shakti. He possesses and holds the power. This is why he is found holding her, right? You hold your wife. You hold the power. When you get married, they say to have and to hold, right? That power. Okay? So when we have this particular boot camp, we're going to go into great detail, all this symbology. A lot of people, they look at the Hindu iconology and they immediately turned off. Even people in consciousness, because they don't understand, because it's ignorance. See, Shiva's being it looks like a pitchfork in his hand. A pitchfork, that's what the devil uses. No, that's called a trident, right? It is one of the weapons of Shiva. We're going to go into why the trident, why it's 3. You know, why does he have
I
the
see
little
you
drum?
watching me.
You see? How's that a weapon? We're going to
Yeah,
discuss
you know,
that
you
as well.
you gotta keep that energy
What
up.
does that mean? That deals with time.
Pretty great now that I have
The third
evolved
eye.
higher.
The snake. Why does he have a snake wrapped around his
Definitely,
neck?
I'm doing
Not
the
2
same.
times, but 3 times. He's meditating on a lion's skin. Well, the lion represents passions and the beastly nature that resides in all human beings.
Yeah, I was having headaches too a couple
He's
days
sitting
ago.
on it. You see?
Now I don't.
All of these things we're going to go into how to use these symbols and how to use this particular alchemy for your rise. You have to be able to ingest and transmute that which is mundane, right, such as lead, and we all know lead is poison, into gold, which is the highest form of food. Gold is food of the gods, the highest form. See? So get your slot locked in. I want you all to be there. There's no reason why you don't put the kingdom first and come on out to this event. Make it happen.
What
Don't
you
sit
doing?
around and say, I'll make
The
it
transformations
happen only if
don't
these
stop.
things come into place. No, you rely on
Yeah,
the seen.
they never
You're
stop.
supposed to rely on the unseen. Say, I don't know. I'm blind. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I'm going to be there. You
Well,
make up
is
your
it
mind
almost
and you
dinner
decide
time?
and you will be there. Don't come up with excuses. Refuse it. Rebuke it, if you will. Right? And you will always see victory. You may not always know the way. Only way dots connect is in the past. You can look in the past and connect the dots to see how you got to where you're at. Anybody can do that.
Yep,
But in order to walk this path, you have to walk in a sense by faith, knowing that
I'm
I'm going to be there.
I'm
I see the
hungry.
vision. And I may not know all the dots how they're going to connect, but they will connect. And proclaim that. You see? Proclaim that. And it will come to pass. You're going to reap all the benefits of victory of getting there. And let me tell you this. Those people who it's easy for you to come on out, you may have the funds in place, you got the babysitter in place, the ticket is in, the room is squared away. You're going to get powerful benefits. You're going to get some really powerful benefits and jewels as far as your frequency. But those
You made dinner already.
you make it.
So what you gonna do? Record a video of you eating it?
You see, all those people that say, I can't do it because of X, Y, Z, if you can overcome that, that's half the battle. And then when you get there, you're going to get even more. You're about to take a quantum leap. It's not supposed to be easy, people. It's not supposed to be, just eating a slice of cake. Anybody can do that. Anybody can just walk around in a circle and things of this nature. But can you hurdle? You see, can you catapult yourself? Right? Can you walk the tightrope? This is what Hidden Power University is about. It's the real deal. You got to step up to your power for real. Right? So that's it for now.
You better
Thank you
get
so
your
much
butt
for
in that
working on a
kitchen and try
powerful,
one of my meals.
next event, only for members.
Laugh my ass off,
Only
you
for
know
members.
it.
Okay, so only people who's watching
That's
this.
what I'm gonna do.
All right, you're gonna come on out. We're gonna have a special lecture coming up. I don't want to tell you.
See, I'm trying to have that, but it's different when you make it.
So thank you so much for tuning in.
You know, you the originator. But yeah, when you started, just send me a link though. Just send me a link and then I'll just be on there. Just follow the recipe and do it with love. Facts. Definitely, but yo, right now, just send me a link and I'm gonna be on there, alright?